The Supreme Court last week pulled up the centre and the Punjab state government on the worsening air quality in Delhi. The SC directed both the governments to take immediate actions to curb the stubble burning menace. The Supreme Court stressed that the paddy cultivation, which is responsible for the stubble burning incident and groundwater depletion in Punjab, has to be phased out and replaced with alternative crops. Currently, Punjab is the third largest producer of rice in India. It is responsible for around 10% of overall rice production in the country, and around 20% of Punjab's total rice contribution is coming from basmati varieties. But for a water-intensive crop like rice, Punjab does not get enough rain and relies heavily on irrigation. For irrigating the paddy fields, farmers in Punjab rely on the groundwater. The state government has made electricity free for farmers since 1997, and this has accelerated the groundwater exploitation. Groundwater levels are depleting, and presently 80% of Punjab is in the red zone. Land under paddy cultivation has also been increasing in the state. During the 1960-61 Kharif season, Punjab had only 0.2 million hectares of land under paddy cultivation. In 2023, this number is close to 3.2 million hectares during the Kharif season. To address groundwater depletion, the Punjab government enacted the 2009 Preservation of Subsoil and Water Act, mandating that paddy cultivation begins after May 10 and transplanted after June 10. The idea is to reduce water usage during the critical evaporation phase. However, this approach led to the problem of severe air pollution. Delays in sowing, transplantation, and harvesting left farmers with limited time to prepare the land for wheat cultivation. Farmers resorted to stubble burning as a faster and cost-effective way to clear the fields of paddy straw. As per the Decision Support System for Air Quality Management in Delhi, biomass burning, which is mainly stubble burning, was responsible for 37.85% of the air pollution in the national capital on November 7th. Considering the severe air quality in Delhi for consecutive days, the Supreme Court expressed concerns over raging farm fires in Punjab and proposed phasing out the paddy cultivation in the state. The Apex Court also asked the government to explore minimum support price or MSPs for alternative crops to incentivize farmers. Does this mean a new crop mix is imperative for Punjab now?
Does Punjab need a new crop mix? Definitely. Absolutely, Punjab very urgently, and it is high time, and I think the time has even over. It is just an emergency situation. But Punjab does need a very new crop mix, and Punjab is probably the only state in the country which has the potential to adopt any new change, and the potential and the acceptability of change in Punjab is far higher than any other place in the country. Reason being, the agriculture is deep rooted in Punjab, and Punjab's basic and Punjab's strength is agriculture. People there are very open to adapting changes, and the farmers there are very, very hardworking. They can create gold out of anything.
Experts suggest that paddy needs to be replaced with less water-intensive crops like oilseeds, maize, pulses, and millets. But MSP alone cannot motivate farmers to shift into the alternate crops.
But it is not price alone, because shifting cropping patterns, it's the rate of return. So rate of return is yield versus yield and price together. So if yields are lower, then your return will be lower. So both technology, the varieties which produce the yields, and also the price, and also procurement, because rice and wheat major procurement is done, although we have for pulses and others a little bit procurement now, and oil seeds. But we need to have a major way assure the farmers that they will get the right price, because right now, the minimum support prices are there for oil seeds, pulses, but procurement is very low.
Experts have also pointed out that less water-intensive varieties of basmati can be an alternative to the other paddy varieties, as its straw can be utilized as animal fodder. But basmati is a variety that is difficult to grow on a large scale. Heavy reliance on pesticides and the alternate cycle of wheat and rice cultivation have been affecting paddy yields in Punjab. This makes a new crop mix crucial for the region.
On one hand, you are giving an MSP which is arbitrary. You're buying at a cost which is 42-46% more than the cost that you are paying to the farmers today, and then you're selling at a free price. So always, obviously, if you pay such a higher amount, which is higher than the other competing crops, no sensible farmer would like to shift to a crop which pays him less. So he will stick with paddy and wheat, and the whole thing will again crumble, which has been happening for 70-60 years so far. So the entire dynamics need to be reworked. The entire dynamics, and somebody has to come up and say, boss, this needs to be reworked very urgently, very quickly. Otherwise, the whole system will collapse one day.
Transitioning to less water-intensive crops is imperative for Punjab to address the issue of groundwater depletion. This shift can also mitigate stubble burning incidents and contribute to soil rejuvenation. For this, it is important to enhance procurements of alternative crops at higher minimum support prices and provide subsidies to farmers.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
He's about to land his dream job. Business Standard.